Bob Kerrigan for Kerrigan, Estess, Rankin, McLeod, and Thompson. In this segment of our video information that we provide to the public generally and certainly to any prospective client, we're going to talk about settlements and approval by the court. In Florida, a settlement for an adult does not require court approval. This is very important for a problem that has developed because of the lack of judicial oversight on settlements. For a minor, if the settlement is less than $15,000, the total settlement, court approval is not required. A person under the age of 18, a court approval is not required. If, however, the gross settlement is $50,000, okay, or more, it must be approved by the court. If it's between $15,000 and $50,000, the court may require approval. This statute was passed to protect minors, keeping adults who might need the money when their child has been injured from settling a case for too little or for not establishing appropriate protections or safeguards for the minor child. The statute also requires, which is 744-3025, also requires that a guardianship be established, and the guardian then is selected by the court or by the lawyers to protect the interest of the minor child and must approve of the settlement. So all of this is in place to protect minors. But what happens with adults? Here's where the problem in Florida has resulted. Adult settlements for an adult injured or in the event of a death, the accidental death of someone, and there's a claim made, the court does not have to approve a settlement. Let me give you an example. Let's say there's a case where a person is a paraplegic and the damages are certainly $3 million or $4 million at a minimum. A person ends up in a lawyer's office that is not skilled or experienced, or perhaps in financial need himself or herself, and they talk the client into accepting a settlement of, say, $2 million. Well, to some people, $2 million, it just seems like such an enormous amount of money. That must be as much as I could get. Now, for someone who's a paraplegic or quadriplegic, it doesn't come close to adequately protecting them for the rest of their lives for the needs that they're going to have because of that condition. The lawyer then charges a percentage of $2 million. Let's just say the lawyer charges 30%. That would be $600,000. And so the client would net $1,400,000. Well, the lawyer has a great incentive to settle that case because the amount of fees the lawyer is going to receive. And if the settlement is made for $2 million, when it was at least a $4 million case, no one ever knows about it except the client, and the client was told by the lawyer that it was a good deal, and the lawyer's recommendation should be followed. This is a very bad problem in Florida. You know the number of lawyers advertising. They're on billboards and radio and TV and every other place advertising, saying that they can represent people who've been injured in an accident. It's extremely important in selecting a lawyer where a very substantial claim is involved that you do due diligence and do research and try to find out as much as you can about the lawyer. Is that lawyer actually going to handle your case, or is that lawyer going to refer you to somebody else? Does that lawyer have experience in the handling of serious cases? Has the lawyer obtained jury verdicts in the multi-million-dollar range? Because your case may be a multi-million-dollar case. And has the lawyer been able to hold the verdicts that the lawyer has obtained in those cases on appeal? Because if the appellate court keeps reversing a lawyer, it means the lawyer's verdict result, it means that the lawyer has done something wrong in the trial of the case. All of it requires great care by you, the consumer, to make sure that the lawyer that you are selecting to handle your case will maximize the settlement and adequately represent you in the event that you have to go to trial or that the case is appealed. For further information, you can go to our website, Kerrigan.com, or you may call us at any of the numbers listed on our webpage in whatever office you are closest to. Thank you for watching. Bob Kerrigan for Kerrigan, Estess, Rankin, McLeod, and Thompson.